Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Soul Synergy with Meena Says. Here, you want to look at Grandma's crystal? There you go. No, you don't. Okay. Today we're talking about the rebel archetype. You gonna go see what Mom's doing? See what Mama's doing. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to you about the rebel archetype. In essence, the rebel archetype is the fire that refuses to be tamed, the thunder that shakes foundations, and the whisper of freedom in the hearts of those who dare to dream beyond what is given. This archetype challenges the status quo, questions authority, and illuminates pathways towards transformation. The rebel is not reckless destruction. It is sacred disruption. It is the primal force that rises up and says, this is not enough. This is not true. And there is more. The rebel does not exist simply to tear down, but to clear the way for what is just, what is authentic, and what is alive. Their power lies in their ability to pierce through illusions, dismantle the lies, and awaken the dormant courage within ourselves and others. In every era, rebels have been the catalyst for profound change. They are the ones who break the chains of oppression. Hello, Kim. They are the ones that confront the silence of conformity and dare to imagine a freer, more authentic way of living and being. The rebel archetype is the voice of revolution, the hand that opens doors long sealed, and the heart that refuses to accept a life half lived. To embody the rebel is to choose courage over comfort. To embody the rebel is to choose courage over comfort, truth over approval, and freedom over fear. It is the heart of saying no with conviction so that a greater yes can emerge. It is refusing to live by inherited limitations, systems that strip away our vitality, or beliefs that no longer serve. The rebel archetype teaches that sometimes healing requires dismantling and freedom requires refusal. Its essence is not found in chaos, but in the sacred reordering that makes space for authenticity, justice, and liberation. To walk as the rebel is to embody a living reminder there is always another way, and the courage to walk it begins with you. The rebel in today's world, in our modern age, the rebel shows up in both subtle and dramatic ways. Thank you, thank you. It can be the individual who walks away from toxic systems, hi Phoenix, or toxic relationships. I have some examples. The one who walks away from a toxic system is not running away from weakness, but rising in wisdom, choosing peace over patterns that no longer serve. And the one who leaves behind a toxic relationship is not abandonment, but alignment. An act of courage that honors the soul's higher calling. The rebel that shows up as the voice that speaks the truth in the face of conformity. The voice that dares to speak against conformity becomes a compass, guiding others back to authenticity. In a world that rewards silence, the one who speaks the truth becomes both a spark and a sanctuary. The rebel that shows up as the innovator who challenges old ways of thinking to birth something revolutionary. The innovator sees beyond tradition, turning limitation into the seeds of transformation. To challenge the old ways is to honor the future, birthing possibilities that the past could never imagine. Hey, Jules, thank you. The rebel that shows up as the soul who chooses authenticity over approval, no matter the cost. Walks a lonelier road at times, yet every step rings with unshakable truth. To choose authenticity over approval is to trade fleeting applause. I wish I could read today. Fleeting applause for the lasting freedom of living in alignment. Hey, Gypsy. No, you didn't miss much, but it's worth going back and rewatching. The one that speaks truth with authenticity. I have a little tidbit put in here. Truth versus rudeness. The rebel teaches us that speaking our truth is not about tearing others down. It's about standing in our own alignment, speaking our truth. Our truth that comes from a place of clarity and respect, not only for self, but for others. It honors your boundaries while still honoring the humanity of others. Rudeness, on the other hand, comes from reaction, from needing to dominate or dismiss. The true rebel knows that authenticity does not need sharp edges, that it shines bright enough on its own. Hello, Xavier. When we speak our truth, we say things like, I appreciate the offer, but that doesn't feel aligned for me right now. Clear, firm, authentic, yet respectful. When we do not speak our truth, when we are speaking from reaction, we say things like, that's a stupid idea. I would never do that. Dismissive, cutting down the other person instead of simply honoring our truth. Thank you, Kimmy. When we speak our truth, we say things like, I need some space to recharge. It's nothing personal. I just value my quiet time. Instead of, stop bothering me. I don't want to deal with you, or I don't want to deal with this right now. In this archetype, we reclaim our power to say no. No to oppression, no to self-betrayal, and no to cages, so that we can say yes to our truth, to our freedom, and to our life. I have a mini meditation that goes with this. I was going to do it now. Thank you, Kim. So if you like, we can do this meditation. It's a very short 1 to 2 minute meditation. Thank you, thank you. So if you'd like to sit comfortably, thank you, Debbie. And yeah, get in a comfortable position. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Feel the ground beneath your feet. It doesn't matter if you're inside on the 3rd floor or outside. You can visualize the ground beneath your feet and visualize a tree root system forming on the bottoms of your feet, growing down, down, deep into the earth beneath you, grounding you firmly into Mother Earth. You are now feeling calm, stable, and secure. Now I'd like you to begin to feel all the old structures, the expectations, the rules that once told you who you had to be, leaving your body. Simply let them fall down all the way to your feet. And we're gonna push them out through our toes, release them into the universe to be recycled. They are no longer a part of you. You have now made room for new structures to be built, new serving expectations and beliefs, and your own true values and rules that only you can create with integrity. With every inhale, feel a spark rise within your chest, a fiery pulse of your own truth. With every exhale, feel that spark grow within not only your chest, but your mind, your body, and your soul. Notice the space opening inside you, the part of you that whispers, there is more. There is freedom. There is my way. Sit with that whisper for just a moment. Let it flicker like a candle, daring to become a wildfire. Feel it growing bigger and more passionate. And when you are ready, take a final breath in, as if inhaling pure possibility, and exhale with the knowing that the rebel within you has only just begun to awaken. You can open your eyes when you're ready. As you feel this spark within you, know that this is just the beginning. The rebel is not here to destroy for the sake of chaos, but to awaken the truth that has been buried beneath conformity. Together today, we are exploring what that truly means to embody the rebel, how to honor that fire, break free from what no longer serves, and step boldly into a life shaped by your own soul's design. I almost want to cry. I'm such a Pisces. I love it. When we embody the real rebel a little bit in everyday life, I'm going to give you some things that you can do that can help you step into this archetype. Thank you, Candace. Speak your truth. That's a big one. Speak your truth. Choose one moment each day to express your authentic thoughts. even when your voice trembles. Break a small rule each day, not for the sake of chaos or to be, defiant, but to free yourself from unconscious conformity. For example, change your routine. Say no to something you normally would say yes to. Or challenge a limiting belief. Question assumptions. This is a big one. Before acting, ask yourself, do I believe this because it is true for me or because I was taught to? Thank you, Candace. Liberate creativity. Do something wild, something artistic, something unpolished without worrying about judgment. Empower another. That's a big one. Empower another. Encourage someone else to trust their inner voice, even if it goes against the grain. The rebel is not here to burn the world down without reason. It is here to clear the space for something new to arise. When you embody this archetype, you stand as a beacon of authenticity, showing others that liberation is not only possible, but necessary. Like lightning across the sky, your presence awakens truth. The rebel whispers through your soul, be free, be bold, be unafraid to live as you truly are. If you guys feel called to go deeper in this archetype, I am offering one-on-one video calls to release blocks, raise your vibration, and step fully into your sacred warrior, your sacred rebel, your sacred hero within. Thank you. Thank you so much. Join me next Thursday for another archetype. I'm not sure which one yet. Yep, I will be releasing that either today or tomorrow. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's see here. I'm going to stop now, but I will. Thank you, Candace. I will check all the messages here on Facebook and get back to each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys being here to support me and to embody the rebel. It's important. Yeah. And it helps us live our true lives. So thank you, and we will see you next week. Have a great day, everybody.